Correspondent Carl Kerman. So, Rosen, I'm a little sympathetic to Kerry here. I think the ISIS failure of intel is much, much greater than the Iraqi failure. We don't have anybody monitoring the Iraqi army. President Obama pulled everybody out of there. We got a big CIA station there. Maybe they should have known the Iraqi army was corrupt and wouldn't fight, maybe. The ISIS thing, I think, is just appalling. But Kerry's kind of caught in the middle because he wasn't Secretary of State when all these decisions were made.
Look, Secretary Kerry's answer to me amounted, in essence, to we couldn't have known. What General Clapper, in his mea culpa to the Washington Post's David Ignatius, essentially his answer amounted to was we should have known, and we didn't. And that's exactly what I was driving at with Secretary Kerry. Rare, Bill, are the occasions when you have a job like mine where you can wallow in triumphalism. But recent events have so thoroughly vindicated my performance over here at the State Department that propriety virtually compels us to linger over them just a bit. Not only do you have General Clapper saying what Secretary Kerry could not bring himself to acknowledge in my interview with him, but I also want to remind you about my recent exchanges with the State Department spokesperson, Jen Psaki, with whom I have a great collegial relationship. Nonetheless, you'll remember these exchanges, Bill, because as a result of them, a baseless charge of sexism was mounted against you from these very precincts. I spent several days trying to ask Jen Psaki whether we are in fact at war with ISIS, queries which prompted her to accuse me of playing word games and, quote, twisting President Obama's words. Within 72 hours, Secretary of State Kerry himself could be heard zestfully chiming in with White House and Pentagon officials that indeed we are at war with ISIS in the same way that we are at war with al-Qaeda. And so one presumes that these senior officials at the Pentagon, the State Department, and the White House, Ms. Psaki's own colleagues, also enjoy performing the twist.